Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. It's Thursday, October 14th at 6 p.m. This is a variance public hearing. First agenda item is review. I do have to confirm the what do you call it? Quorum. All council members are present. Agenda item number 1 is review of variance application of Mr. Daryl Morris. Legal notice was posted. Property owners within 200 feet were notified, and the applicant has been notified. Number 2, council questions, comments pertaining to the variance request. Would you like, Mr. Morris, would you like to come up here so that, so that you can explain what you're asking for? And that way council will have an opportunity to ask you any questions that they may come up with. Tilt that microphone up towards you, and you're going to have to probably...
That's good. That's clear. Council members, City of Ivanhoe, my name is Daryl Morris. I'm requesting to have a mobile home moved into the property that I purchased. I also have a photo of the mobile home, so you guys...
We have a photo.
It's a manufactured home.
Right. Manufactured home, right. I'm just asking for a variance to have it moved out. It's older than what the city requires.
Okay.
What year is it?
It's 2002.
I saw it coming in. It looks, that's where it was probably setting before, right?
Correct.
So this is taking it.
So it's a 2002, so it's 19 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Questions, council?
Mr. Morris, Councilman Harrington, was this a piece of property that you already owned or that you've recently purchased?
I recently purchased it from a tax sale.
Very good.
From what?
Tax sale at the Tyler County Courthouse.
So you were not aware when you purchased the property that we have ordinances and...
No, ma'am. I wasn't certain about the ordinance. I had seen that the mobile homes were available, that I could place it in the section that I had purchased, but I wasn't aware of the
age?
age. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments, council?
Where is the mobile home now?
The mobile home is currently in Hillister.
Did you buy this mobile home before or after you bought this property?
I bought it after.
Did you get a permit to bring it in here?
I had applied for the permit online, and I didn't know that the permit wasn't approved. I thought the permit was approved, but it wasn't.
Just by applying, you thought that...
Well, when I had typed it in, it gave me a permit number and everything, so I thought it was.
Reference number. Are there any other questions, council?
And your property is located where?
It's on
22nd Street, 397
Right.
22nd Street. Did anybody go look at the location?
There should be a map on the back.
No, I mean physically look at the location. No?
No.
I know where it is.
I took the time to drive over there and looked at it. The lot's been prepared. You've got
Right.
the sand out there ready for the placement of the manufactured home.
right. I had also applied for the permits to get the timber removed and everything. With that permit, like I said, I didn't know that it wasn't approved. I thought it was just the approval. So I've been trying to do everything according to the city's ordinance and everything according to plan. So with that property, I know it's not many back there, but it was, I think it was,
I passed two going to the property. Your location is just past where the
The road is closed.
yeah,
right,
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very familiar with
And
that
you say
area.
you're a disabled veteran?
Yes, I am.
Is this the road we're gonna be
Thank you
repairing?
for your service.
CD
What were you in?
The Army, served in to create Iraq, and then some stateside missions with the hurricane.
Thank you for your service, sir.
All right, any other questions? Thank you, sir. Next is public comments pertaining to the variance request. Is there anyone from the public here that would like to make a comment? You have to come up to the microphone, sir. And please introduce yourself and give your address.
Mayor, City Council, I'm Joe McIntyre, a former licensed code enforcement officer for the city of Ivanhoe. During the time that I was working as a code enforcement officer, I had the opportunity to interact with a number of people who, like Mr. Morris, had wished to bring a manufactured home into Ivanhoe that didn't meet our requirements. And just so you'll know, I live in a manufactured home. It's a kind of like yours, it's 2005. But so I don't have any agenda of not including people who want to live in manufactured homes in Ivanhoe. But my point would be that of the people that I have denied an opportunity to bring in a manufactured home, and some of them looked pretty well. As a matter of fact, I would dare any of you to come to my house, which is a home that is over 10 years old and cannot be moved to another site in the city of Ivanhoe because of the restrictions, and tell me that you don't think that it's a nice enough place to be moved. So my reason for not wanting Mr. Morris to be granted a variance is based on the fact that, having done this work for a number of years, I told a number of people that they would have to either take what they were trying to bring in away and bring something else in, which many of them have done, or not move to Ivanhoe, which some of them have not done. That's the only points I would like to make. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Joe, one question.
Sure.
Your 2006 mobile home was here prior to us becoming a city?
No, my 2005 mobile home was here before we became a city, which we became a city in like the fall of 2009.
Right, so
And
yours was
actually,
grandfathered in.
Most of our ordinances, you know, you could say, well, they weren't really in effect in 2009 or
That's 2010. Yeah.
So what is the reason, the bottom line reason for not wanting to grant them the variance? Is it because
From
you've
my
told,
from my position is what I have already told people they
so
couldn't do.
it's what you've said to people that's your problem, right?
Well, the ordinance says,
Yeah, I know what
A
it
va-
says.
it says
I know.
a variance cannot be granted to relieve a self-created or personal hardship. Did you know it said that?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I did.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Are there any other comments from public? Any other comments from council?
Do we have anybody mail in any from 200 feet, stuff like that? There.
You should ride back there and look at the location yourself.
No, I don't think it's the location that's the problem, it's the age
No,
of the
it's
vehicle.
just, there's nothing there.
Oh, well, yeah, but it still violates the ordinance.
A couple came by the office and they signed this. It's Annabella Suarez Mendoza, and they know that they are okay with allowing a manufactured home older than 10 years to be placed. They own the property right adjacent to the property where the variance application is for. That's the only thing that we've received.
Thank you.
Thank you, City.
There was also, I'm sorry. The last time there was a variance, I believe that the city attorney said that there were some stipulations that had to be met. So that may be something the council needs to review with Mr. Elrod.
Well, a decision won't be made this evening anyway. It will be made at council meeting next Thursday. Right.
We're gonna do both of those. We've got another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there any other questions or comments? If not, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, before we turn off the cameras, I'd like just to announce to the public, don't forget that we have Trick or Trunk on October 30th. And we're collecting candy. If people can't come out to give candy away that evening, you're welcome to drop it off at City Hall. And we appreciate any donations. Thanks.
Won't you update them on the road too?
Okay. Supposedly, because we're really not sure. I hate to put an announcement out there that hasn't happened, but
Okay, that's fair.
the supposedly we're going to get the guardrail in tomorrow on the road that's being worked on, and if they finish the way they said they would, we will open it up after they finish. We will be applying some cover rock on the sides of the roadway later on, probably the following week, and we will have to close it up during the day while we do that. But we will be opening it up after they finish work at the end of the day. So, you know, everybody, please keep your fingers crossed that they finish installing those guardrails tomorrow, because that's the one thing that we're really waiting for. Okay? Thank you.
That change order has to be voted on by council, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not on the agenda tonight. That's going to be on the agenda for Thursday. Okay, thank you. The council meeting next Thursday at 6 p.m.?